when I'm an advisor and when I come on the phone and you guys talk to me, it is not a sales conversation. I'm not saying, so, how would this affect your life? And all these kind of horrible questions I detest. I'll talk about this now, is the 4 things that you should kind of look for, okay? So I won't do them in any order, but I'll kind of do them in an order. And then number 1, okay, I'm gonna give everybody a chance to guess what this is.
Confidence.
Nope. Nope, nope.
What is this for?
Like what you look for in a rep.
Character. Longevity?
Nope. How do you know if it's longevity? It's
Single.
Surprise.
Loyalty?
Okay, no. Let me just.
Hungry.
This is terrible. Okay, is industry expertise. Okay, I will take anyone that understands their industry and turn them into a great salesman in a very short space of time. Right? Salesmanship really is a lot of factors that come to it, because I could teach someone a process on a script. And I've had this debate, this philosophical debate so much with people, because I don't use scripts. I'm not a big fan of scripts, but I understand why they're necessary. Scripts take away from your ability to listen to people, which is very bad. But industry expertise is number 1. And I'll give you an example. One of my old clients, still a great friend of mine, Michael, right? William, Michael.
Who?
Dance.
Oh, my dad. I'm
Yeah.
trying to fucking open this fucking
Yeah,
thing.
I got him a doctor, okay, because he sells, fitness, nutrition, stuff like that. And I got him a doctor. 0 sales experience, 0. She is now the manager, right? She just blew everyone away. Because when I'm an advisor and when I come on the phone and you guys talk to me, it is not a sales conversation. I'm not saying, so, how would this affect your life? And all these kind of horrible questions I detest. I'm asking you about your KPIs, all these specific metrics or whatever, and you guys can evidently see that I know what I'm talking about. If you know someone knows what they're talking about, the trust just goes like that. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't have sales skills. Okay. So the next thing that I want to look at, so industry expertise number 1. If you can find someone, this is why, by the way, the greatest organizations poach. Your greatest salespeople is with your competition. Those are the greats. You need to poach, okay? We won't talk about that too much. We'll do that in private, okay? But like how you do that and all that kind of stuff, they already know everything. They already know the pitch. They know what they're supposed to say. They understand the buyer outcomes, the buyer avatar. Because when you look at marketing and copywriting, you're taught to be in the mind of the buyer and understand what their pains and problems are. This is actually a sales thing too. Because if you're a salesman, and I understand you guys very well, right? I can have these conversations that are like, wow, this guy understands me, right? And so that's very important. That only happens with industry expertise, okay? B2C may be a little bit different. Would maybe not put that at the top, right? With B2C. When I say B2C, that's very vague. I mean more like BizOp, probably. Because B2C fitness, I think you do need to know something about fitness.